What's up, Saggy? Welcome to your November reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I really appreciate you. If this reading helps you or resonates in any way, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's listed in the description down below. And you can find me on my Instagram and TikTok at Weatherstone Tarot. So with that being said, Saggy, let's get right into your reading for the month of November. See what messages need to come through for you, what you should be aware of for the month ahead. What's going on for Sagittarius, please, for the month of November? Show me clearly. We have Lunaea the Wild, number 57. Messages for Saggy, Summer Rising Venus in November 2022. Show me clearly what's happening. The Green Woman. Ooh, I like it. And Fluff the Floater at the bottom of the deck. Just a reminder to stay grounded throughout everything that's occurring. I feel like there's lots of like quick pace changes that are happening in November. But with that being said, it's like you're needing to know when to put your foot on the gas pedal and when you should kind of ease the pressure, okay? Because Lunaea the Wild is the energy where it's like you are feeling pumped and motivated and driven, but sometimes it's like it can become a bit reckless. So sad. Just like have the temperance, have the balance, know your limits. Moderation is key, right? You know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, great, but don't eat like 20 apples, right? That would be terrible for you. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing, so just moderation, right? Moderation. I see that you guys are really stepping into your authenticity this month. Like you're really just like unleashing yourself and feeling free to be yourself, and you're not judging yourself. You're not feeding into old beliefs or old mindsets, limitations or fears. Like you're really in this mode of appreciation and love, and you're really just in harmony in November, and it feels really good. It feels really awesome. You are going to be having a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation. Like no shit, you're very driven this month, which is pretty good considering the fact that Mars is retrograding in Gemini, opposite of your sign. So there might be moments, I feel, where there could be a little bit of struggle when it comes to like staying driven, but like for the most part with these two cards coming out, intuitively speaking, not astrology speaking, intuitively speaking, it seems like the group I'm picking up on is like you guys are really driven, you guys are really motivated, you guys are feeling empowered, and there's a purpose, and you're feeling really on top of the world. Like that's amazing. And the only thing that you should be aware of is just to stay grounded and don't get ahead of yourself. Don't trip over your own feet, right? If you're moving too quickly, next thing you know, you stub your toe. This card literally does talk about needing to slow down and be mindful of your feet, because if you need to slow down and you're not, and you're forcing it or you're pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion, Spirit is going to step in and force you to sit your ass down. So let's avoid that. Let's just move with caution. Let's move carefully. But Lunaea the Wild, by the way, it is like a card that's like if you've been waiting for a sign or waiting for some sort of confirmation to do something, or you've been waiting for yes, like a green light, this is a card for you to tell you that yes, this is it, go for it, do that thing that you've been so afraid of, or you've been holding back from doing, or you've been waiting for the right timing. This is the time to do that thing, to be fun, to have fun, to be creative, to be courageous, be brave, and take some risks over here, take some gambles. You never know where it might just take you, okay? So squash any of those limiting beliefs, screw it, just do what feels best. Let's pull some animal cards to go along with this for Saggy, Summer Rising Venus in November 2022. By the way, happy birthday to my November Saggies. I hope you guys have a beautiful birthday season, an early birthday to my Sagittarians. Saggy season is just around the corner. Let me know. You got any plans for your birthday? You doing anything special for your birthday? Let me know in the comments below. Treat yourself to something nice, you know? Anyways, messages for Saggy in November 2022. Messages for Saggy, Summer Rising Venus for November 2022. What's going on for Sagittarius? Hey, we got the tiger out here, which is really good luck, and the octopus coming out. Okay. Otter is at the bottom. Very good. Okay, so this is great. Otter and the bear. Tarantula. I see that you recently or in November, there is some sort of new cycle that you're beginning. It's relating to your life path. It's related to your purpose as to why you're here. It's actually going to make you really, really happy and really fulfilled. There might be moments here where you get a little bit anxious or a little bit restless, or you question, can you do this? Are you able to accomplish this? Are you good enough? What if this, what if that? Like a little bit of like self-criticism that you need to be mindful of your self-talk, because you are headed on this new path, this new journey that's going to take you to a lot of joy and a lot of fulfillment. And this card of the otter, it is representing just like, it's very similar to the Green Woman. It's very similar. These both talk about removing the judgment of yourself, the judgment of others, like peeling back those layers and really just like following your own calling, following your path, and following what makes you happy, what drives you, what motivates you, what inspires you, you know, really just going after the things that uplift you and excite you and things that you enjoy. So that's really cool. And so, like I was saying, there might be a little bit of like a clashing energy where it's like you want to accomplish a lot and you want to do a lot and like, you know, just feel fulfilled and feel a sense of like purpose and just feel good about yourself and good about the direction that you're heading down. And then there might be moments where you have there's like some restlessness, or there's some struggles, or maybe you're juggling a lot, or maybe you're finding it a bit difficult to balance a bunch of things, right? You seem to have a lot going on in November. You got a lot to think about. We're heading into holiday season. So this is going to be a time where things may feel a bit chaotic. Maybe it's a bit of like a crunch time. For those that are like studying in university, I believe this is like the beginning of exams. So good luck to all of y'all. You got this. You're going to do great. You know, but there's a lot going on. There's lots of moving pieces of the puzzle. To my Americans, it's like, y'all got Thanksgiving, like, you know, it's a bit chaotic. There's a lot that you're trying to balance. There's a lot that you're trying to juggle, and at times it can feel a bit overwhelming. The message from the octopus also recommends like taking a look at your relationships and making sure that you have some strong established boundaries. So something that you may need to take a look at in November is like, where have you been lacking boundaries, or where do you need to establish stronger boundaries in certain connections, where maybe you feel very drained, or maybe you feel certain connections are unrequited or a little unbalanced or one-sided. How can you adjust that? How can you kind of like balance the scales out a little bit? Okay, so this, again, going back into moderation is like November, you gotta get back and like moderate some things, okay? And the tiger is a very intuitive energy. This is the energy kind of like High Priestess, where it's just like sit back, receive, and just let things unfold. There's not much you need to do right now. I really feel like you need to just be open to receive and let things come to you, especially when it comes to like intuitive knowledge and information, insight that will be coming to you through dreams, through like just random thoughts that come up in the day where you just have like a realization or aha moment or something that's just, it clicks. And by the way, it's 1:11 p.m. So a little synchronicity over here. So tiger is also a very good sign of luck and fortune, especially the fact that it is a white tiger, which they are very rare. So good luck, good fortune is on your side this month. And this is also the energy of like taking some time out for yourself, being alone with yourself, self-study, reflection, introspection, kind of being a bit in solitude or isolation. So that would make sense even. Especially for my Saggy risings, you may feel like you need to kind of like pull away a little bit, or maybe you're kind of going MIA, or a bit, maybe you're kind of like going ghost a little because you got a lot on your plate, you got a lot on your mind, and also a lot of like inner stuff coming up during Scorpio season. Scorpio season is highlighting, for my Saggy risings especially, it'll be hitting your 12th house, which is like the subconscious and like, you know, the inner world and your spirituality and things that are hidden being revealed to you around this time, or things that you weren't aware of that are now being illuminated, and there might be some triggers coming up. Anyways, there's lots of things coming up for you in November, but you're handling it quite well, and just needing to find the balance of it all, and trust your gut, trust your intuition. Okay, now that we kind of got that feeling, the vibes for November, let's take a look into what's really going down for Sagittarius in November. And look, the moon tried coming out. the moon to try to come out. Pisces energy, which we have the full moon in Taurus coming up next week, the 8th of November. So not too far from now, it's going to be a lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse, which, by the way, the tiger, this is about using the energy of the moon. So some of you are into magic, some of you are diving into like spiritual arts. That might be something that interests you, or something that you are, you know, really mastering. Anyways, messages for Saggy, synchronizing Venus in November 2022. Messages for Sagittarius, synchronizing Venus in the month of November 2022. What's going on for Sagittarius? I'm not going to take that. That's way too many cards off the bat. Like, I just want it to be like one by one. Okay, we got Strength, Leo energy. Messages for Saggy, Page of Swords, Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles reversed, the World. Messages for Saggy in November 2022. Three of Pentacles, messages for Sagittarius in November. Okay. Empress and the Knight of Pentacles coming out. We have a lot of Earth out here. Could be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords reverse. Okay, sweet. All right, let's just leave it there. There's a lot happening. I'm picking up on a lot of things. So first of all, let's talk about this 8 of Swords reverse. I see you're overcoming, in November, you're really overcoming your fears and your beliefs that, like, that you've had within you that weren't helping you grow. Like, beliefs that you had about yourself, that self-criticism, those doubts, those insecurities, you being your worst critic, right? Seeing your flaws and beating yourself up for them. Anyways, 8 of Swords reverse, you're coming out of this mindset, and you're becoming more aware of where you're putting your thoughts and where you're putting your energy, and also where you're taking and putting your actions, right? So I see that you're coming out of like a period of like negative self-talk or just feeling really afraid. You're coming out of a stressful time, and you're coming out of this stressful time feeling way more balanced, way more at peace, really confident with where you're at, knowing what your intentions are, knowing the direction that you're going down, and like you are just clear with where you're headed, what you want. And you know what you want? You want your 10 of Pentacles. We go from the 9 to the 10, so that's really good. It's like you know the exact steps you need to take to establish this, to have this come in. You're solidifying something. You're solidifying some sort of plan, some sort of goal. I feel like communication's being highlighted here. There's going to be lots of important conversations being had. Some of you have an offer coming in here with this Knight of Pentacles, and this Knight of Pentacles is what's going to take you to the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. So we'll definitely take a look into this Knight of Pentacles. Some of you have a new job coming in. I wanted to say earlier, we do have the 6 of Cups out here. There might be something about the past coming back up. And for some, this could be, this might even be related to work. 3 of Pentacles, like for some, maybe like an offer in the past in regards to work. Like maybe there was an opportunity that you were rejected, or you didn't get the job, or something just didn't take off, and now it's coming back around and you have a second chance to maybe take this up. Maybe it'll be different this time. That might be the case for some of you. It's like you have a second chance at like a job that didn't work out in the past, or it's like you're getting offered something better, or like maybe you left a job because it wasn't paying you enough, and they called you and they're like, hey, like we're willing to pay you more if you come back to work for us. Like that's an example here. It's like I feel like some of you may have that come up. So it's like establishing better boundaries. Some of you have past relationships coming up, or people from your past that maybe you haven't spoken to in a while. Page of Swords with the 6 of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if you do have some past people keeping tabs on you, seeing what you're up to. There's definitely the energy of like people lurking, or, you know, being a little nosy, sticking their business up in areas that they have no business belonging in. So we can definitely take a look into that as well, depending on where we're at with the time. There is also this energy of like reviewing things from your past, or like looking back at what you went through, and there is some sort of cycle about that that's closing out with the world. Some of you are moving, or some of you are traveling, or some of you, like I was mentioning, some of you have a new job that's lined up, or recently have started a new job and you're just starting to kind of figure things out. There's opportunities for like sharing your wisdom and sharing your knowledge with others, and others sharing what they know with you. So I feel like things are kind of like, it seems like this month things are going full circle for you. So this is a month where loose ends are being tidied. This is a month where things that didn't make sense to you in the past are now starting to click, or you're now beginning to have those aha moments. Kind of like what I was saying with the tiger. It's like information that's starting to become revealed around this time. And it wouldn't be surprising if this is happening around the 8th of November or after the 8th, after the full moon, okay? Because that's full moon in Taurus, it will be bringing a lot of clarity. Things that were even going on 6 months ago. Okay, so in the spring, what was going on around in May, in March, and wait, hold on. Wait, right? May, April, May. I was March. What, March? Maybe even March. That's a bit further. That's like way further. Anyways, so shit that happened months ago, way back, is starting to come full circle too. So keep your eyes and ears peeled and open, because I feel like you're going to be uncovering a lot of interesting information. And it's just kind of like the matter of, what are you going to do with this? How are you handling this? You're juggling a lot, you guys. And Two of Pentacles reverse, it's like you can't keep juggling for much longer. Sooner or later, you're going to drop one of these balls, you know, which makes me think of one of the cards in my fairy deck. It is Undressing of a Salad, I think, is what it was called, where it's just like, you know, you're juggling a lot. You're trying to just keep things going. You're trying to just keep the flow and the momentum, but you can't continually keep juggling every single day, every single moment. One of these days you might like drop one of these balls, or things may not go according to plan, or you might make a mistake, or, you know, maybe there's a little bit of a hiccup, or maybe you fall back into an old pattern or old mindset, or maybe you have a day where you're really feeling anxious or scared or stressed out. But to not get upset with yourself when you have those setbacks, because those setbacks are part of this journey, and it shows you how far you've come, how much you've learned, how much you've changed. And it gives you the chance to look back, Six of Cups, to look back at how much you've grown even the last 6 months, to look back at how stronger you've become, how much you've really like changed as a person, and also changed mentally, grown and expanded in your beliefs. Anyways, it's like, it's really good. I feel like this is a great month for you. It's like you're seeing things from other perspectives, and you're very clear with your intentions here. Three of Pentacles and the Empress. It's like anything that you recently have started or will be starting in November, there is a lot of room for growth. There is so much room for growth and expansion, especially with the Empress out here. It's like, I feel like the ground is extremely fertile for you. Any seed that you plant, no matter how big or small it is, it will grow into something. It will establish itself. If you give it the attention, the care, the time that it needs to grow, it will turn into the Ten of Pentacles. There's nice steady growth happening here. Now, all you have to do is show up. All you have to do is stay patient and dedicated, and the rest will unfold. So you don't really, there's like Sag, there's not much you need to do. I feel like you are right in alignment with where you're supposed to be. All you have to do is show up. All you have to do is just stay patient and dedicated, and challenge past beliefs. Yeah, like Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. Challenge those past beliefs. Challenge the past. Look back at the past and, you know, allow yourself to question some things that you either did or what you went through, taking a look at things with a different perspective. And I feel like it's going to give you a lot of clarity or a lot of insight as to why you went through certain things or why certain things happened. It's like, you know, things that didn't make sense to you back then are now starting to make sense to you. You're understanding the lessons. You're understanding why you had to go through that. It's because it prepared you for what's to come. It's because if it wasn't for those setbacks, or if it wasn't for those experiences that maybe didn't go according according to your plan, you wouldn't be where you are today. And like where you're headed, more importantly, it's like where you're headed towards some really awesome stuff, especially when it comes to like your home and your money and like the people that you love, the people that are closest to you. I feel like there's going to be massive improvement, and just the feeling of never lacking, never, like always having enough, the feeling of having such security and stability, and just feeling safe, right? Feeling safe and feeling well off, and knowing like you're good, and that you never have to worry about a thing, especially financially, if that's been a thing, if that's been a stress that you've been dealing with lately. That is something that is transforming, especially since this full moon in Taurus, it is highlighting second house of values, money, tangible things, right? Resources, all that. So I feel that there's going to be massive breakthrough. There's going to be massive shifts for you, Sag, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for you. Let's see. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? You know, it's really required a lot of strength for you to overcome a lot of these tough cycles. But I gotta say, it's like you made it out on the other side of this struggle, of this cycle. You've gone full circle. And now it's like you're reflecting, you're like, wow, like I can't believe I went through all that. And as trying, as difficult as it is, I'm so glad to be where I am today versus like where you were 6 months ago. Would you rather be where you were 6 months ago or where you are today? Right? You're probably good on where you're at right now. And also just like where you're headed, it's going to be even better and even better. Like it's just going to get better and better and better and better. It's just going to age like fine wine. Like, like where you're at right now, it's only going to get better from here on out. Like that's the energy for you. And so let's see, what should we clarify here? Okay, let's take a look into the Six of Cups. What's this past energy about? What's this past energy? Why is the past coming up here? Some of you could be receiving like a message, right, with the Page of Swords, but let me just clarify this a little bit. Talking about the Six of Cups for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus in November 2022. Talking about the Six of Cups for Saggy. Whoa, Nine of Wands. Six of Cups for Sagittarius in November. That didn't come out for a reason. Ace of Swords and the Moon. So this is about you getting clarity. So around the full moon in Taurus, 8th of November. So around then, you can expect to have some sort of breakthrough. I feel if you definitely take time around the full moon, I would recommend that you spend some time to meditate, to journal, to really sit with your feelings and your emotions. Maybe like write down what you have gone through recently. Write down what's happened the last 6 months. Like really make this a priority. Make this your effort. If you want to have some sort of breakthrough or you want to have this clarity, Sag, it's going to come down to you. If you don't put in the effort, then you're not going to get the answers that you want, okay? Or the answers that you need. Maybe it's not the answers that you want necessarily. Sometimes we have to hear what we don't want to hear or accept. But like if you're wanting this clarity on something from your past, then you really do have the opportunity, and I would recommend it on the full moon, sometime on the full moon, which is is it Tuesday? Is it on Tuesday? I don't even know. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me. It's on the 8th though. On the 8th. Hopefully you're seeing this by then. If not, well, you can do this anytime. It doesn't have to be on the full moon, but it would be great if you do it on the full moon. Take some time to meditate. 5, 10, 20, 30 hour, however long you got, depending on, you know, however long you want to spend on it. But take some time to meditate, clear your mind, and then allow yourself to go back. Allow yourself to reflect. Allow yourself to look back at some shit from your past that you haven't been able to fully move on from or fully let go or fully comprehend. Like, allow yourself to go there. Allow yourself to go there. Because this is where you're going to have some sort of breakthrough. You're going to have some sort of realization or massive clarity that will be coming in that will help set you free. Okay? What's at the bottom? Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. And it'll leave you with a choice. You'll have a decision to make. This could also just be talking about this is your choice on if you want this clarity or not. You might just be like, la la la, like put your fingers in your ears, I don't want to hear it, la 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 la. It's like, that's your choice, like, you know. But I feel like it would be in your best interest. It would be in your best interest, okay? All right, what's coming to an end? Let's take a look into the world for Saggy. What is closing out for Saggy in November 2022? Show me clearly. What is coming to an end for Saggy? Devil. Well, ain't that great. What's coming to an end? A lot of negativity, a lot of toxicity, feeling of unworthiness, lack of confidence, Chariot reverse coming up. You're putting an end to some toxic shit. Anything else about the world for Saggy? King of Swords, and one more. Justice. The Star at the bottom. Temperance, and Ace of Wands. So this is great. Aquarius energy, Sag energy, Cancer, and Capricorn, and Libra. Lots of major arcana coming out. So yeah, Sag, what's coming to an end is a lot of toxic shit, a lot of negative stuff that's been affecting you, especially things that you weren't even aware of that come up. Especially, like I said, if you take the time out to meditate and like let your mind wander and think about some things maybe you haven't thought of in a long time, things that you thought that you were over, or things that you, more like things you suppressed, honestly, over the months, over the years, things that obviously bothered you, but you had shit to do, you had responsibilities to take care of, and so you didn't really allow yourself to fully process or mourn some sort of loss or some sort of terrible experience or experiences that you went through. This is the opportunity for you to fully like purge and cleanse and clear that out and just like let it out. Anything that you've suppressed over this last year or multiple years or for a long ass time, even if it's shit that happened to you a long time ago, even like childhood, let it out, unleash, unbottle it, take that cap off and empty the whole bottle, okay? Empty all of it. Get it all out. If you need an ugly ass cry, like get it all out of your system, okay? This is the perfect time to do that. So I would recommend you do that. And if you do that, that's just going to help you feel way more balanced, way more in alignment, and just like clear with where you're headed and clear with what you want with your life and where you're going, okay? And then, of course, at the bottom, the Star, Temperance, and Ace of Wands. So again, more what I'm just saying is like getting back in tune with your energy and working with what you got, working your magic, clearing out all the crap, the cobwebs, the dirt, the dust, cleaning it up. It's like, imagine like a dirty kitchen, like completely filthy, disgusting. And then it's like before and after, right? This dust, bleh, wow, can't even speak. Disgusting kitchen before, and then an image after, completely clear, sparkling kitchen, right? Before versus after. I don't know why I think kitchen. That's the first thing that came to mind. It's like, this is where you're headed in November. So right now it's like you're in the before. You're like, I feel like my life's a mess. I'm feeling all these things. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of overwhelmed. But by the end of the month, you're going to have that sparkly, clean kitchen. So, all right, that was silly, but yeah, Sag, there's some work to do. There's some cleaning up. There's some realizations that you'll have if you give yourself the time to go there and dig deep. It's the subconscious. It's that 12th house energy that you can really work with to transform and better your life. And you do the work, and there will be a beautiful reward at the end. So I think it's worth it, Sag. I think it's worth your while. So that's just what Spirit wants you to kind of focus on for the month of November. So that's what I got for you, Sag. If you got something from this reading, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's listed in the description down below on how to book, okay? Thank you so much for watching, Sag, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.